GH is back. We're gonna start with the Gacha news, then release dates, free games, PC, console, and mobile games. Timestamps. Let's not waste any more time. Let's do this. First up, here's the Gacha revenue for July 2025. Honkai Star Rail climbed 11 ranks to secure the top spot with $92 million, marking a large increase from its $19 million revenue in June. Love in Deep Space maintained its position at second place with $68 million, showcasing moderate growth from the previous month. Genshin Impact dropped 2 positions to third, earning $41 million, which is a decrease compared to its $65 million revenue in June. Pokemon TCG Pocket also saw a decline, falling to 4th place with $38 million, down from $53 million. Uma Musume Pretty Derby moved up 11 spots to 5th, reaching $34 million, up from $12 million. Meanwhile, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle saw the most significant movement, rising 33 ranks to 6th place with $34 million compared to $3.5 million than previous month. Next Gacha news we have, Honkai Star Rail version 3.5 Before Their Deaths is scheduled to release on August 14, 2025. This update begins the second half of the Emporia storyline and adds a new Trailblaze mission along with a new area called Styxia, the City of Infinite Revelry. It introduces 2 new 5-star characters, while Kafka and Silver Wolf returned as a 5-star limited characters. The update also includes new events where players take on roles such as restaurant manager and bartender. Next news we have, Genshin Impact will be discontinuing support and updates for the PlayStation 4 version due to hardware limitations and platform constraints. The process will occur in 3 phases. First, starting September 10, 2025, the game will be removed from the PlayStation Store for PS4, although users who previously downloaded it can still reinstall it from their library. Second, beginning February 25, 2026, all in-game purchases on PlayStation 4 will be delisted. Finally, on April 8, 2026, all update support for the PlayStation 4 version will end, and players will no longer be able to log in using that platform. Genshin Impact on PS5 and other supported platforms will not be affected, and players are advised to transition to PS5 and other devices to continue access. And logging method binding will be prompted starting December 17, 2025. Next, Kaiju No. 8. The game is scheduled to launch worldwide on August 31, 2025, as confirmed by Akatsuki Games. The announcement was made on August 5, recognized as Kaiju No. 8 Day and the birthday of the character Kafka Hibino. A new trailer and visuals were released alongside the announcement. And okay, here are the games releasing on August 7 to 8. Gradius Origin launches on August 7 for Nintendo Switch, featuring Salamander 3 along with previous arcade entries in the Gradius side-scrolling shooter series. The House of the Dead 2 remake releases on August 7 for Switch and PC, bringing a modern version of the classic rail shooter with solo and co-op mission. Fruit Bus arrives on August 7 for Switch and Xbox Series X and S, offering a food truck simulation with foraging and meal preparation. 1000 Deaths comes to PC on August 7, delivering a gravity-based 3D platformer with multiple playable characters. Artist Impact releases on August 7 for PC as a turn-based RPG with AI elements and light-hearted storytelling. Damned 2 launches on August 7 for PC, featuring asymmetrical multiplayer horror gameplay with puzzle solving and survival mechanics. Liminal Exit arrives on August 7 for PC, designed as a walking simulator with liminal spaces and exploration. Wild West Supermarket Simulator also releases on August 7 for PC, allowing players to manage a store with a frontier setting. Make Room comes to PC on August 7, offering a building and decoration experience with thousands of objects. Operation Night Striker launches on August 7 for PC and Switch, compiling 4 arcade titles including Operation Wolf. Out and About releases on August 7 for PC, focused on plant foraging and community rebuilding. Chained Echoes Ashes of Elrond, the DLC for Chained Echoes, launches on August 7 for PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, and PC. Tiny Bookshop also comes to PC on August 7, offering a narrative-driven bookshop management game. Mafia: The Old Country launches on August 8 for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S, presenting a third-person action game set in early 1900s Sicily. And finally, Slack Joe releases on August 8 on PC as a horror escape room game inspired by real events. And here are your free games on the Epic Games Store. Key Lockery is a cyberpunk turn-based rhythm RPG. You can get this free on the Epic Games Store. And the other free game is Pilgrims. It's a playful adventure game created by the team behind Machinarium and Samorost. Going back to the gaming news, Once Human RaidZone has officially launched on PC, ending its early access period. This PvP spin-off of the survival game Once Human focuses on competitive gameplay where players start with no gear and must acquire everything through in-match actions. It features customizable weapons, base building, and supernatural abilities that offer strategic advantages. The launch version includes various gameplay improvements, combat adjustments, and a new server system with scheduled resets and difficulty indicators, while early access servers will be gradually retired. Coming up, Valorant Mobile is set to launch in China on August 19, 2025 for both Android and iOS, following a closed beta that began on June 12. The game retains its 5v5 tactical shooter format with familiar maps and agent abilities, while also introducing mobile-specific modes. Riot Games and Tencent's Lightspeed Studios are investing heavily in development and esports with around 1.5 million CNY allocated over 3 years. This launch is limited to China where mobile FPS demand remains high, and global rollout may follow by late 2025 or early 2026. Now, if you're a fighting game fan, here's something for you. Omni-Man has been officially revealed as the latest playable character in Invincible Versus. Developer Quarter Up and publisher Skybound Entertainment released the character's first gameplay trailer, showcasing his role in the upcoming 3v3 tag fighter scheduled for release in 2026. And here is your Nintendo news. As you've all heard, Nintendo has officially increased prices for the Switch and several accessories because you all bought the Switch too. And now there it goes. We can't stop them anymore. Anyway, the Switch OLED saw the largest hike, rising from $350 to $400, while the base model is now $340 and the Lite is $230. Various accessories like Joy-Cons, Pro controllers, and classic controller packs also saw increases between $5 to $10. The Switch 2 itself remains unchanged for now, still priced at $450 or $500 with Mario Kart World. But several Switch 2 accessories also went up, including the Pro controller now at $90 and the GameCube controller at $70. Nintendo has also increased prices in Canada and joined Sony and Microsoft in raising prices this generation. And in related news, Nintendo has launched a survey asking players about their preference between physical and digital game ownership, with the focus on the controversial Switch 2 game keycards. The survey highlights growing concerns about long-term access and ownership, especially in light of Nintendo shutting down older storefronts. And here is your emulation hardware news. Shu Retro has announced that the Shu 20 V32 handheld will be available through an early bird release on August 10, with shipping scheduled later in the month. Pricing starts at $50 with higher cost option available depending on storage capacity, though the included SD cards are noted to be generic. The device features a small touchscreen, runs on Android 10 with a custom launcher, and includes basic hardware suitable for retro gaming. It also supports Wi-Fi connectivity, has a lightweight vertical design, and includes standard features like a headphone jack and vibration motor. A poll is currently being held to determine which color option will move forward to production. And following that, MagicX has released a short video showing the upcoming Touch 135 handheld, running PS Vita games. The device includes a 960 by 640 display with a 3:2 aspect ratio and features a second D-pad, potentially suited for vertical style gaming. While full specifications are still unknown, it is confirmed to use a MediaTek Helio P65 processor, and no pricing or release date has been shared, but the teaser has drawn attention due to its design and emulation potential. And there it goes, leave a like before you go. This is Gaming Hardcore, see you in the next one.